Top of this form, it should look like this. You're going to scroll to the bottom of the form, and we just need to add up the half hours logged from instructors. Instructors are trained to log their hours each week, and they log those, they populate over here. Your job is to, every 2 weeks, make sure I have an email in my inbox that adds up all of their hours and what we have to pay them. So I went ahead and highlighted a couple instructors from the past just to show you how we do it. So Joyce and Steven, I went and highlighted them. You can see Joyce, week 1, she did 9 half hours, and week 2, she did 2 half hours. Steven did 4, and Steven did 6. So you can see when they log theirs. You can see right here in this column, here's the formula, and basically all that does is it multiplies this number times their rate. Both Joyce and Steven are at 15. We have one instructor here, Mike, and Mike is actually at 12.5. The easy way I do it, here's a new one from Steven, is you can just find one of Steven's old ones and copy it and paste it, and it'll automatically populate. All right, so moving on the ones that are highlighted. To the right, you just total up everything from here. Sometimes there's some that'll populate in this, but you just want to total up all their hours. And so how I do that is you can just copy this and paste it, and everything that's in these rows, whatever, will copy over to here. All right. And as you can see, week 1 for Joyce added to 135, and week 2 was 30 total. So I put her total for those 2 weeks in the notes on the bottom one, which is 165, and I dated it on the day that I paid her. This way there's no complication with them, and they know exactly when I sent the check. Here is Steven's. I dated it, and again, you can see 60 the first week, 90 the second week, so I paid him 150. With Steven, I always split the payment in half for the most part, and I say what I paid him in cash and then what I paid him in check, because I usually, for him, split his payments with Steven only. All right, so make sure final amount, date, notes should hold how much total for the 2 weeks for a single instructor. Here's, again, a good example. Once you have those totals, write me an email that looks just like this and say the bi-weekly pay or bi-monthly pay, whatever you want to say. I'll know exactly what you mean. All right, and that'll be subject, and you're going to put the instructor name, the amount we owe them, and then how many half hours logged. If there's anything else in there, like they put, for example, they put week 1 RPBL or week 2 fall camp right here, you can list that in the notes as well. RPBL fall camp week 1, and then same thing, RPBL fall camp week 2 that looks like what he put. All right, that's what I need in my inbox every other Monday.